rapping about I'm moving the bridge. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gonna be suing me. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
From the 35, here's second down and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Herbert going to change the play here. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Here's a second and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of his drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Short throw to Disley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Cap.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now it's Herbert. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Gibbs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout.
You don't like to see that.
We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his 3rd season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is piloting the offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ready.
Love. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. But you look at this defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Let's go now.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 23 carries, 116 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he should see the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Herbert now. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Gain of 7. And the San Diego 1st down.
They run again with Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Harris running straight ahead. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Justin Jones there on the stop. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on
What the hell?
So he went to his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession. But the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Herbert.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Play action this time with Love.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Love, they go play action now. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18. And the Packers first down. First and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they'll go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Could have gone for more.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
On third down, they're going to go with the option.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
The visitors' offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Only 3 there on the screen and 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking to throw.
Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Texans run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the New York Jets. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
15 yards. And the Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle.
To Romeo Dobbs. 12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Set, ready.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I told you it was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
2nd and 11. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed.
Complete to number 11, Jaden Reed. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Love now. He's got it, and it's a fumble. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 20.
That's unfortunate.
And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it.
Packers, first down. First and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. On the give, here's Gibbs. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37th. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
San Diego, first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Lion.
Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work.
Felt like I was getting held there.
This 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And way up past the 35 before it's taken down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Packers, first down.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
They're in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
His 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
2nd and 9.
Love.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18.
And with that last run, that's going to move him over 1,000 yards rushing now for the year. So a nice milestone to hit in what has been an exceptional season on the ground.
Herbert now. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
To the left side, he's got McConkey.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And he's got his target, Harris.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
That's another San Diego.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Najee Harris,
His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now the Packers get set to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow, black 40.
A give is Jacobs off the option.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Check right.
Throwing. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 17-14, a little under 2.5 to go. They've got 1 timeout at their disposal and the 2-minute warning as they go to work here on 1st down.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Still fighting for more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Herbert to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the focus shifts back to the Packers offense. Trailing by 4. A little over 80 ticks to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff up the middle. Lloyd. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
GG's.
With a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Harris is in for a touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Packers 17.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
Now Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Check right.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock a more pressing factor.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers first down.
And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Let's go now. Yeah.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for our visitors, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week, as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will try to get back in the swing